What is up, YouTube? Today I have another gaming pickups video for you guys today, and today's gaming pickups I don't have quite as much as I normally do, but I do have quite a bit of cool stuff. Yeah, sorry I got this video up so late. I meant to do it a couple days ago, but you know, I just got busy and stuff, so I'm sorry about that. But I am doing the gaming pickups video now, so yeah, no fear. Alright, so we'll just get right into it and just go. We'll go some stuff I got from a garage sale, and then we'll go oldest to newest because this stuff has a little bit of story behind it. I actually got a Sega Genesis for free and 2 PlayStation 1 controllers and a regular Sega Genesis controller. All that stuff was pretty much broken and stuff, but so I don't really have it with me. But it did come with 2 games. They were Nintendo 64 games, so I'll just go through those. The first one, Madden 2001. If no one's ever played Madden, it's just a football game. It's nothing special. I'm not a big fan of them. And the second one is the whole reason why I wanted it. That is Star Fox 64. And yeah, I'm not a big fan of Star Fox, but I know this game is supposed to be pretty good. And yeah, so I mean, I've never played it before, and you know, I plan on playing it eventually, but it's supposed to be a pretty good game, so Star Fox 64. Alright, so that's all the stuff that I got for free from that garage sale. And now I'll move on oldest stuff to newest stuff, and yeah. Okay, so the first thing I bought was something that I was actually looking for, and I just randomly found. I was almost purchased this online, but then I just found it at my local game store because they randomly had a really large influx of original Xbox games, which was surprising. And they had this, and I was really excited, so I bought Roller Coaster Tycoon for the original Xbox. Really cool thing about this, first off, it did come complete. The disc is in my Xbox, actually. The really cool thing about this is it comes with the expansion packs, Corkscrew Follies, and Loopy Landscapes. So this is the full package, and the other really cool thing is this is an exact PC port to the Xbox. The controls are a little bit weird because of that, though, but other than that, it's a really, really fun game, and I'm super excited to have this. I am like, you cannot believe, this is my favorite Roller Coaster Tycoon. I love the original Roller Coaster Tycoon and its expansion packs. So, more people like Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, but something about Roller Coaster Tycoon 1, I just like it a lot better, and it's just my favorite Roller Coaster Tycoon game. I've spent so much time playing it. And the reason why I wanted this is, like with most PC software, eventually it can, you know, there can be problems can come up with drivers and stuff, and how eventually it can get outdated enough so it has a hard time running on newer operating systems. I already have one of my physical PC games, because I do have quite a few of them. I just don't talk about them very much because I don't collect for it. But one of my physical PC games for Windows XP actually does not work on Windows 7 and up. And so it's already getting to the point where games that I played as a kid, because I was a really avid PC gamer as a kid, it just don't work. So yeah, that's why I really wanted to get Roller Coaster Tycoon for the Xbox, for that exact reason. Alright, and moving on. And next we have Vita stuff. And if you watched my unboxing, you already know what's coming here. First thing I got is I picked up this console from Japan, and it is the Toukiden PlayStation Vita limited edition. It looks amazing. It is the 1000 model, has the OLED screen, which by the way looks super crisp. I am so happy I went with this model. And yeah, I also bought a 4GB memory card for this. You may be asking yourself, 4 gigabytes isn't gonna, why 4 gigabytes? Because it's not going to last you very long. I plan to go mostly physical, and the save files for the Vita are relatively small, so I can actually hold quite a bit of games on here, since I'm going all physical with the Vita. But yeah, so there's my Vita. The back of this is amazing, by the way. I love that artwork. And then the next thing I bought for my Vita is why I don't have very many games, is because I bought a really sturdy case. I bought this, it's called the Red Samurai, I can't remember the official name for it, but it's a hardcover case by Red Samurai. And the reason why I liked this case is because, as you can see here, this is encoded in rubber all around the edges. And on the inside, the PlayStation Vita actually sits in a little tiny rubber mold that is securely fit, and I'll show you what that looks like really quick. As you can see, it sits very snugly inside that rubber mold, and it even has a screen protector for when it closes. And it also has space for 3 games, but they kind of leave marks on the cartridges, so I don't use those. And it also has space for an extra memory card. So yeah, that case was pretty pricey, but I definitely think it's worth it just for the durability and to protect my Vita. Next, we'll go into the games for the Vita. As you may know, since I got the limited edition, I automatically came with Toukiden, the Japanese copy. And it obviously came complete with the DLC codes and whatnot. I actually did play this, and I have to say, I'm oh god, this always happens. And I have to say, I am really, really happy with this game. It's a ton of fun. I'm not a big fan of hunting games, number one. Well, at least the ones I've played. I've only played a majority of, played a little bit of Monster Hunter, not enough to actually make a judgment. But the one I've played the most of is God's Eater Burst. I'm not a big fan of it. I actually really don't like it. But this one, on the other hand, even though I don't even read Japanese, I love it. It's so much fun. The combat's extremely well done. I like the weak points and stuff. I'm not sure what they're called. You get these like little orb dudes that you actually level up in your weapons. Actually, there's a picture of them on the back. They're like these kind of dudes. I'm not sure what those are because I don't actually read. I can't actually read what it says. But you like level them up and they actually change your powers because you get like, if you hold down R and then you hit like square, triangle, circle, or X, they give you different powers, and depending on which person you have equipped, it changes, which is really cool. I like how they did that. I'm not sure where to buy gear yet, if you can, or if you just customize the gear with the stuff that you find, because I've customized some stuff, but I'm not sure if you can actually buy new gear, so... yeah, but I am having a ton of fun with this game. It is a lot of fun. Recommend that. Next game I got was actually a recommendation that was on my unboxing video. And that is Resistance Burning Skies. Now I own every single Resistance game that is out, period. And it's actually in my Vita right now, but it did come complete. And it actually has, if you can see there, behind the cartridge holder, there is actually an alternate artwork cover. So, yeah. Basically, in this version of Resistance, it's another, it's kind of like the PSP game, where it's not part of the main storyline, but it's actually like an offshoot. You play as a firefighter while the invasion happens, so that's pretty cool. It's definitely a different take. The controls are very good. Only thing I don't like is the sensitivity on the joysticks. It's either too sensitive or it's not sensitive enough. I've tried adjusting the slider and there's no in between. It like jumps somewhere in between from being not enough sensitivity to too sensitive. And plus the tiny sticks make it really hard to judge how sensitive you want it. So, really good game though for first-person shooter on the Vita. I heard it's pretty short. I haven't actually played a whole bunch of it yet, but I actually enjoy that game. And the next one is one that I'm super excited to get, and that is Final Fantasy X and X-2 HD. And this is the pre-ordered version where it came with the art cards. And I got this from GameStop, and surprisingly, it came with all 3 art cards, which I'll show you in a second. It came with all 3 of the art cards. Here's the one for Final Fantasy X. Really cool. There's Tidus and Yuna. And then you have the 2 for Final Fantasy X-2. I'm not a big fan of X-2. But, yeah. There's those. Yeah, but like I said, I'm a huge fan of Final Fantasy X. It is actually like it's in my top 3 favorite Final Fantasies, which I know a lot of people are just like, whoa. But, yeah. It's one of my top 3 for Final Fantasy, and I'm super excited to get this. I actually don't have X-2 HD because it's a download code, and so I gave that away, but I have X-2 on my PS2, but X HD, I played a little bit. I've played the first I'd say about hour and a half of it. I've already beat Final Fantasy X before. I beat it actually multiple times, but I decided to play it on the Vita just because I love the fact that there's a Final Fantasy for the Vita. The graphics are amazing, really good improvement on the graphics. Now, a lot of people complained about the remixed battle themes. I actually probably wouldn't have noticed unless anybody said anything, but they don't bother me at all. They're actually very good. They fit the game well, and they don't sound too out of place. And this is one of the reasons why I wanted a Vita so bad. Is just games like this. It's like a PlayStation 3 on the go, and it's perfect. I'm probably going to play a ton of Vita and get a ton of Vita games, and it is very close. With only 3 games, it's very close to being my favorite handheld already, which is surprising because I really like my Game Gear, but yeah, I could just go on and on about Final Fantasy X, but super excited to have that one. I recommend Final Fantasy X to anybody who has a Vita. It runs super smooth, and it's just a very well-made port. Yeah, so that's everything I got. We'll do a little bit of an overview. We got these for N64. That for Xbox. Got a PlayStation Vita case with a Vita 1000. And we got these for the games. So let me know what you guys think in the comment box below. Let me know what games you recommend, especially for the Vita, since I'm just starting my Vita collection, and I'm super excited to get that going. Expect a update on my PS2 collection coming soon, because it's right around a year since I made the video, and I said I would update it yearly, and it is almost that time. So be sure to look out for that, and let me know what you guys think in the comment box below. If you're not already, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.